Welcome back to Gorgeous Nails by Dannii. I'm going to take my old Lilo and Stitch design, which I've removed. I'm going to take some more bulk down and turn them into these. Using sculpted forms. So I'll get the bulk down, I'll start sculpting, and I'll come back and show you the last one or two nails. You don't need to see it all, trust me. I thought I'd show you the last nail. I've already sculpted the rest. And I prepped and primed with my gorgeous prep and bonder. Let's try and keep you guys in shot. And I'm using up the last of my Purely Pink mask by NSI just to get it used up. And fill the cuticle first, drag it down. And flip my hand over, hopefully it still is shut. Pick up a bead, press it where I need it, and drag it backwards. Flip my hand back round and sculpt it to the length I need. I'm only going to number 3 on these forms. Didn't want to go too long because I've got lots of stuff to do this week. So I thought I'd be slightly short and sensible. Well, slightly short. Short for me. Definitely longer than what was on there. Now because these are infills and I didn't take the bulk right back to tip thickness, I can't really pinch up by the cuticle, well not by the cuticle, by the free edge at the beginning, but I can use my fingers and pinch the end to give it some sort of pinch. And the only reason I didn't take it down to tip thickness to do it so I could pinch it was just pure laziness. Can you see that? You don't even know. Almost up to number 3. Don't know what that is. Don't want it. So I'll let that set a second, and then this lower end I can pinch with my fingers before it completely sets. And I'll take the forms off, file them up, and be back for the design work. I'm back. I managed to file them all, and I even put some nail varnish on them yesterday because I wanted them to dry for 24 hours because I want to gel top coat them. This is the nail varnish I used. This is a cheap one called Stargazer. Don't even know if it has a colour, just says 142. Yeah, it's really cute. I chose the colour because I've got a new lipstick from Mime Crime called Jinx and it matches it, so I thought I'd give it a bash. I'm now going to put a little bit of nail art on it before I gel top coat it using white Crystal Nails One Move paint, a little dot. And I'm going to try and do those little strings of beads. that I've seen Kirsty Me can do, which looks super cute. So I'm going to use my gorgeous Dannii, add a bit of water into that paint so it's got more fluid movement. Can you see? Try and keep you guys in shot. That's better. Do it a little at a time. I'm not going to do the loops too far down because I want to put nail art across that diagonal line once I gel top coated. Do one swoop. And do another swoop. And then we'll do another swoop over here. Wipe my brush. I get a tiny dotting tool. Can you see everything? Just dip that in the dotting tool. And then you make them into little strings of beads. So I suppose it doesn't really matter if your loops are mega neat, because we're putting beads on them. It fixes any impurities. That dry and then top coat a full set and do the other hand. And then we'll be back for our last bit of nail art, which I'm going to do some 3D kind of rosebud type things on here. I'm going to do the nail art. What are we doing? Got some Team Gorgeous Gardenia green and some lemon drop, I think it is. I think so. It's lemon something. It's pale yellow. And then what's left of my radiant white from ASI, just to get it finished off. I'm going to try and do some little 3D roses. See if these turn out. I saw these on Facebook the other day. And it's kind of like a little rosebud, like a swirl, and you just cut into it to make it cute. And swirl it around like that. Super cute. Like that's it. Do another one going the other way. Over here. We work from the outside inwards. Mattifying it. Give it a little bit of space between the outside. Swirl it round. I hope you can see this outside. Swirl it round. Kind of like the scent of a rose, really. When you're doing your rose centre. I think I'll just smush this one, but I will. Fix it with a leaf, shall we? It needs another one. We'll do this one down here so I can see it better. Probably could double dip these and they'd look cute, but I want nice white ones because I've got white nail art. You know, against the dark, they look better. Let it mattify a little. Can you see it? Is it in the shot? I hope so. Now we're cutting from this side and then swirl around and stretch it. It's like stretching it open. That makes sense. Into a little coil, or like a snail shell. It's cute, simple. You see the idea of roses without having to have loads of petals everywhere. Just a swirl. Looks super cute. So now I'm going to double dip and do my leaves. I'm going to pick up my lighter colour first, which is the yellow, because I want that to be the dominant colour, and just have like a tinge of green on the outside. Then dunk it into the dark colour and place it where you want your first leaf. And I always, while it's wet, try and pull it into that teardrop shape. Then let it mattify. So you'll see the shine on it, starting to go slowly. Starting to go. And there's no shine there that I can see. I push out, push out, push out, and bring it to a point. Push out, and bring it to a point. Now you could, if you wanted to, get something with a little line in it, with the edge of your cuticle pusher, and just dunk it in a powder to help it not stick. And you can indentate, that's not even a word, but yeah, you can make the impression of the veins. But one, I can't be bothered, and two, I don't think it needs it. It's just little and cute. It's not about looking realistic today, so that can go away. See, cute little leaf. It's kind of got the central vein where you did it with your brush, but I'm not being all extra and adding all the proper veins. But anything straight edged, edge of your tweezer, edge of a cuticle pusher, whatever's to hand is good for putting veins in your leaves. So double dunk again, your light colour in the middle, and then briefly in the dark colour. And this leaf I'm going to do down here. So I place it on and bring that to a little point and wait for it to mattify. That's the thing with 3D nail art, patience. If you start working with it too early, you'll just move back to where it was. You work with it too late, it's rock solid, you can't do subtle with it. You want it just in between. See, it's starting to go matte. It's all about timing. So I'm pushing out, draw it to a point so it looks cute. See, another cute little leaf. I think I'm going to do some more just around these roses. I'll add little gemstones to it to brighten it up. Here's my wax, just use my wax pencil, which I found. Some Crystal Nails glue brush on. It's my emergency brush on. And I'll use the Millennium glue that I like at the minute. But yeah, this one I got because I glued the Millennium one shut and I really can't open it yet. So I'll try and keep you in shot. I'll put a couple of gemstones on. Literally less is more. I'd rather put them on one at a time. Because the more glue you use, the more they're going to slide about and do silly things. So literally just barely touch the nail with your glue brush. Barely touch it. You can seal it later with gel around or whatever your preference is. But if you're gluing that underneath, you want to barely touch it. I'm not even checking if you're unsure. So bad of me. And this wax pencil I just got off of eBay. Came as a really log one, but I snapped it, so I thought, hell, I'll just have 2 wax pencils, shall I? I think it's like 99p. Brilliant. Gotta love an eBay bargain. Granted, I wouldn't be getting acrylic off there or monomer, if you don't know what you're getting, to be fair. Unless it's a trusted seller, then that's your call. But I may add a couple on the dots. If I've got tiny crystals as small as they go. I think that's as small as I've got. I might have to invest in some tinier ones. Just put one there, one there. You know what to add to these little beaded things I've done. Will that dry quickly? I didn't put it on. So it's a rough trying to do 2 at once, done it? Ooh, it's looking super sparkly. I just hate when you pick up a crystal the wrong way up and you know you can't stick it down. And you're trying to rush and get it back on the right way up before the glue dries. Story of my life. Put one over here, I reckon. Maybe one on that thread there. That should be it. Just here. Now you can seal your 3D nail art in if you want. You can either use gel top coat, which I don't suggest because that makes it shiny and look naff. You can use matte top coat, which is great too, because it doesn't make it shiny and look naff. But you can actually use brush on glue, and I would suggest just doing the leaves. You've got to wait till it completely dries, otherwise it'll go white. Because the white's not going to do nothing. If you get stuff stuck to it or chocolate stuck in it, use a toothbrush to clean it out when you're washing your hands. But your high pigmented colours like your greens, your yellows, your orange, your red, I would seal them in because they end up staining. When you wash your hands, you'll get pigment wash out of it. It'll still look red, it won't change what your nail art looks like. But you get these red streaks, and especially if you do something up here by your skin. I did it once, I had an orange rose up here. And it literally stained my skin there yellow. It looked like I had like a nicotine stain there because I hadn't sealed the underneath of the rose. So yeah, I'd seal your high pigmented colours and I wouldn't bother with your pale colours unless it needs sealing, depending on what you're doing. But yeah, that's the finished look. I hope it's in focus and I hope you can see everything. Wait for that glue to dry. Like I said, I'm not bothered doing the little white swirls because they don't need it. I will post some pictures at the end and I'll finish this hand. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, like the video. If you didn't, that's your problem. See you next time. Cheers.